Welcome to Penny for Your Shots, conversations and cocktails with brilliant women, the podcast where we uncork the stories and insights of exceptional female leaders from all walks of life. Our goal is to serve up wisdom, tips, and inspiration, and to support each other in rediscovering ourselves and what sets our souls on fire. We'll also share personal memories, paired with friends and a favorite beverage. I'm your host, Penny Fitzgerald, and I believe that the best stories are served up over a glass of wine or a cocktail. So grab a glass, get comfy, and let's pour ourselves into Penny for Your Shots. Hello, welcome to another episode of Penny for Your Shots. I'm your host, Penny Fitzgerald, and I can't wait to bring you today's episode. Jill and I met through college, through her sister Jennifer, and it was really after college that we really got to know each other better. Jill, Janet, and Jennifer and I are four friends who we do a lot together still to this day, but back then we all did Mary Kay together. I think I was the first of the four of us to sign on, and I met Jill at Jennifer's party. So Jennifer was the host and I was the consultant at the party, and that's how I really got to know her, because afterward she asked me to join my team. That's not something that happens every day in direct sales, especially not in Mary Kay, or at least it didn't back then. And I just am so grateful that she did that, because she was amazing. She became one of the top people in our area and just taught me a lot of lessons along the way. And together we learned how to be better, I guess. And it really kind of translated into other things, other parts of our life. So Jill is bringing a lot of those lessons today. She's also going to share her background in cheer and in dancing. So she was a dancer back in college. She did the pom squad at Central College where we met, and I was in the band at the time. And Jennifer did that too. So we all had a lot in common, but Jill's going to share with us how she built her cheer business and her dance business. And it's just really exciting to hear how she's built that and what she had to do and how she did it. So without further ado, let me introduce to you Jill Craven. Hey, Jill, welcome to the show.
Hi, Penny.
So tell us a little bit about you.
About me. I am a mom of four kids. I live on a tiny farm in Iowa, and I have a small business owner that has been working in the field that I have my business in for a very long time. And we have animals. I just got done cleaning the barn, hanging out with some horses, because I have a kind of flexible life like that. I'm married to Steve.
Yes, you guys have been together for a long time too.
Yeah, 21 years or
wow,
22 years. I don't even. It's 22 years.
Possible.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, and we met in college, which was super fun, through your sister.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. And then you were selling that. Can we say? Can we say that name?
We can say it. Yeah. We all sold Mary Kay. Yeah.
Yes. And I basically begged you to let me, will you please recruit me?
Which happens all the time.
Yeah. People do that all the time. They sit there and go, why didn't she ask me? Like, oh, I can sell makeup. I know I can.
And indeed you could.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What a story.
Yeah. That's it's a cool story. No, how did that all come about?
Well, I think that it's funny that it even happened, because like when I was sitting there that night and you said the spiel like we did, about, oh, if you are thinking you could do what I do, or someone who could do what I do, we take referrals, or, reach out or whatever. So I just thought for sure you were going to ask me, like, you're going to, and then
I was dumb and didn't.
And really at the time that was such a I was working during the day, and I was going and teaching dance in the evenings and getting home at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock, and then getting up at 6 and going to teach floor aerobics or water aerobics or step aerobics or whatever. So it was really like a dumb thing for me to be thinking, oh yeah, I can do that too. But then I did, and it was a lot of fun. I have a lot of good memories from those days, and I hope that people still are having those kinds of experiences. I mean, it wasn't everything I thought it was going to be, but in other ways it was better,
Yeah, for sure. And and not only was I say I was dumb, but probably more accurately, I was afraid.
Yeah.
Afraid to ask. Because,
Mhm.
yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Well, you could say no to me.
Yeah, yes. We all learned, you know, some lessons at that time, though, that it takes so many no's to get yeses, and we just move the matches. Isn't that the thing that you always said? Like,
Yes.
set the matches up and move them over.
Yep. 10 matches a day. Move them over.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, memories.
Yeah. Do it now. I think about that all the time. Mary
Do it
Kay and the
now.
Do It Now, the Din Din Club. And I've gotten a lot better at that over the years because I
Right.
don't want to come back and do it again later. I mean, I don't even want to do it now.
And
So
think
it's
about it
just,
all day. Yeah. If
yeah,
you don't do it now.
exactly.
Hmm.
Remind myself to do that. Yeah.
Yep. And the choices. I think that was another lesson learned in Mary Kay was this or that,
Mm,
not too many choices and just, would you rather have the complete or the basic?
right. Oh, yeah. I'm like,
Would you rather have
exactly.
peas or carrots?
You want this bottle or these?
Exactly.
Oh my
White
gosh.
or
And
red?
the feel, felt, found thing, you know, I don't use that as much as I feel like that has gone through phases in my life where
Hmm.
I know how you feel. I felt the same way. You know what I
Yeah.
found. And when you're sincere with it, it's like it really is it's an amazing way to like get a point across to someone, you know.
Yeah. Well, and then I think it's kind of morphed too. Like it started being a sales tool, right? That we were taught
Right.
how to use that language
Yes.
to empathize with somebody. But how about if we actually empathize with somebody?
Right. I know.
Yeah, and I actually, maybe I don't know how you feel, but I have felt similarly. And
Mhm.
oh, yeah, how about we talk about that a little bit instead of
Right.
what I want you
Yeah.
to hear?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Lots of good lessons back in the day.
for sure. For sure. Absolutely. Okay, so let me back up a second then.
Oh, sorry.
How did you get into fitness and like what led you to your path where you are now?
Well, when I was in college, okay, so I started dancing in like fifth grade or whatever, you know, and I just loved that. And I started helping teach when I think I was in like 10th grade. And my teacher kind of helped me learn how to choreograph, you know, bits and pieces here and there. And then I went to college and, you know, was on the dance team there and started my own little tiny studio in Pella for a year. And then when I graduated, I started working at a studio in Newton and I taught everything. Like they let me just like basically do whatever I wanted. And so I taught everything every night of the week and then drove home on the interstate and snow and rain. And it like
Oh my
kind of
gosh.
blows me away now that I'm like, what was I doing? But
Because that was
anyway,
how far for you to drive
when I first started doing that, I was living in West Des Moines. So it was
oh,
like a good 45-minute drive, you
each
know?
way. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I did that. And then I started coaching the dance team at Southeast Polk. And I did that for, I'm not really sure how long that was, like 7 or 8 years or something like
Hmm.
that. And then, I mean, having kids and everything, I don't know. I just like I had to stop. Like after the third one, after my first third child, I was like, okay, like this is dumb. Like you're calling children to practice at 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, like
Oh, wow.
to sit there and watch. Like so, kind of took a few years off, and then Macy was born, and a company contacted me to see if I would want to, you know, have a dance program in the Central Iowa area, and I was like, of course I do. Here we go again. So yeah, I got on with them and grew that business pretty, you know, pretty well. It was pretty healthy little thing there going on in Pleasant Hill and Altoona for 9 years. I worked with them and then I split off and needed to just do some of my own stuff. And so was obligated to not teach some of those same things that I had taught with them. So started offering cheer and tumbling, having no idea what was going to happen because it's kind of new territory. I mean, it's similar, but it's not. And so it was several years before I could offer dance again and then offered dance. So now we have both. And but I was a PE major in college, which I always just kind of forget that. I don't know. I was telling that someone just the other day, and they were like, "I thought you were an education major." And I'm like, "I was an education major. I was a physical education major. I mean, you take all the same classes. It isn't like they just hand you a piece of paper. Here you go to PE." I mean, I had to take a lot of science, a lot of anatomy and kinesiology and physiology, all those things, and I just really wanted kids to have, you know, a good attitude towards being healthy. I can remember being in grade school and just being not wanting to go to PE because
Mm-hmm.
kids were mean and, they make fun of me. And then one day everybody found out that I was a really pretty fast runner. So then, like everything changed. And I was like, well, that's kind of ridiculous because I'm still me and I still cannot catch a ball. So, I mean, now you like me because I can run, but tomorrow you won't. So, I mean, I just wanted kids to not feel that way
Mm-hmm.
and didn't ever actually get a full-time job doing that. But I feel like I'm doing a lot of that every day, working with kids and helping them to like feel good about what they're doing and learning and being active.
And the initial classes that you held, like back in, even in high school, you were working for somebody else in somebody else's studio at the time. Is that how that
Yes.
was going?
Yes.
And
Yes.
college too?
In college, when I started my little thing in Pella, that was just me,
Wow.
Yeah.
That was courage.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Or something. I don't know. And I'm pretty sure that I pulled Jennifer in on that one too, because, our maiden name was Friel and it was the freelance, like freelance
Oh,
school of
cool.
dance. Like, yeah, I don't even know.
Oh, I love it.
I think we had 7 kids.
That's
It was fun.
great.
It was fun.
It was a start.
Yes, it was a start.
So you're not only, teaching kids about dance and physical activity, but then you were also kind of filling you were an entrepreneur at the same time, would you say?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And even when I was working for the company that I worked for, I mean, I had quite a bit of, paperwork and that type of thing that we had to work through. But I mean, I was basically the face of that business. I mean, nobody around here had ever heard of them. And so it was like, it was a lot of me. I mean, it was kind of a lot of
Mm-hmm.
pressure because, yeah, I mean, even though you've got some support, you're still like, you're the one who's going out and doing it every day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nobody, it's kind of like Mary Kay, kind of like nobody's going to come do it for you. So if you want this to work,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go make it work.
Right. So what would you say your day looked like when you were building your business, and like when you started building a gym, or what do you call it? A gym or a studio?
Well, I call it both.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
call it gym studio. It depends who I'm writing the email to, but yeah, I would say
Yeah.
most times people call it a gym, even though
Okay.
but when I was first starting StarStruck, I mean, it was different because I was learning about cheer. I was finding out about cheer and I would have these moments where I'd be like, oh my gosh, was truly like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I am learning. I woke up one night and I was like, this is like, I'm learning Spanish. I took French all through high school and I'm learning Spanish while I'm teaching Spanish while I'm on a plane headed to Spain. Like, I don't even know, like, what am I doing? I can't speak Spanish. I got to learn Spanish. So, so I had to learn about cheer and learn about tumbling and, the organization that we go through, you do a lot of testing and you have to prove yourself, go through these like online tests and everything to prove that you know what you're talking about. And it was stressful because it's completely different. I mean,
Wow.
it's it's a teamwork, which, dance is team also, but
Mm-hmm.
like the technique of it all and the jargon and definitions and everything is just completely different.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So I feel like I spent a lot of time doing that, making sure that, kids were still going to get a good product when they came to practice every night and parents were getting their money's worth. I feel like we've always done that because if nothing else, we've always offered like multiple performances, try to like under promise and over deliver, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And try and make sure that kids are learning. I have like a thing. I don't like kids sitting around. I want them to be like, this is what they came here for. So
Mm-hmm.
run laps, if nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, we wanted to go home tired. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Serving the parents' need to have a tired child when they come home.
Yes, yes,
And serving the kids' needs by teaching them what they needed to know to do what they
yes.
were wanting to do.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how many hours would you say you were working a day when you're like, well, anytime?
I would say when I first started, I was probably working 12, 12 hours a day,
Yeah.
probably
Yep.
5 or 6 days a week. And
Mm-hmm.
has stayed that way for a long time. I mean, we're just getting done with our 10th year.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like now I've got some more business systems in place,
Uh-huh.
to have it be more streamlined so that I'm not doing it all day, because I was doing it all day and then taking a shower and then running out the door and going and doing it all night, which, I mean, there's still days that are like that because there's just so much sometimes. I mean, it's kind of seasonal, but there are days when I'm still doing that, but it's not 12 months of the year anymore, which is good.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I love it. I mean, I totally love it, but it's like, okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about the competitions that you guys go to, because you've been to Orlando. I know you've traveled a lot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but our cheer competitions we usually try to go to the bigger ones, which there are a variety, depending on where you live in the United States. There's different companies that offer a lot. Where we are, it's primarily a company called Varsity, and those are going to be the ones that are the most difficult. They have the most competition. They're going to score you the most consistently so you can build and get better throughout the season. So we travel around the Midwest primarily. We've been to Minnesota, Illinois, all over Illinois, and Nebraska and Missouri, quite a bit. We've been to those places. We've been to South Dakota. This year, during our regular season, we're going to Dallas, which is a new thing. We haven't done that. So excited about that, but it's a huge event. So, and then we've qualified to go to the D2 Summit in Orlando for, the last 4 out of 5 years. Well, 5 out of 5, but then nobody went in 2020. So, yeah, I mean, that's always a goal. The girls, we want to go to Disney and want to go do all that stuff. And so it's like a regular annual event.
Yeah. And you have several teams that go, right?
Yes, we have our elite teams, our junior and senior teams. We have a mini elite team this year, which they're not old enough to qualify, so they can't go to that. But yeah, we usually have 2 teams go. Every time we've gone, we've had 2 teams go. And
you have to qualify to get there?
Yeah, you have to qualify to get there.
Wow, that's great.
And then, then compete when you're there. And we got second one year. It's a huge thing. I mean, it's not like we were against, I don't even know, 50 some teams.
Wow.
So we got second place. So it's not like a deal where you show up and there's 3 teams and you got second. I mean, cheer is very competitive. I mean, it's first, second, third. There's no level gold or anything, and I'm not busting on that. But it's just so different from dance, because dance will have platinum and high platinum and gold and high gold. And if you're not paying attention, you gotta listen really hard to really understand what's going on there. And with cheer, it's like first, second, third, and sorry to the rest of you. And it can be rough. And so it has taken a lot, even for me, to get used to that, because it's just super competitive. And if you define yourself on how you place today, then you can leave not feeling very good about life. So you just have to always, every day, remind yourself and the athletes that it's about a lot more than that. It's about learning and your team and just work ethic and being positive and getting back up and doing it again. And we'll have another one in a couple of weeks, Wow. So it's very competitive. We go to a lot of dance competitions now too. We go to like 3 or 4 dance competitions, and those are all right around central Iowa. And those are very competitive too. I tell you, like, the dance world is uber competitive.
Wow. And more so since you started, right? I mean, have you seen an increase in that?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's just leaps and bounds. No pun intended. But I mean, it's just so much more than it used to be, so much more involved, and the choreography is so much more intricate, and the formations are just like, I mean, you could just go to a dance competition right now. I feel like you could go to just about any dance competition for the day and be completely entertained, because they're productions and the dancers are amazing. So yeah, it's fun. It's a fun season of the year, the competition season, but it's stressful, but
Yeah. I heard lots of life lessons for everyone, right?
Yes.
Coming home and not feeling like, if you haven't placed,
right,
the lessons you learn. And so how, as a coach, how do you help your kids through that? Hello, friend. Let's be real. When's the last time you did something just for you? Enter Wine Camp 2026. We're talking wine tastings, fire pit chats, sunset dinner cruises, and 0 cooking required. Just show up, sip something fabulous, and reconnect with the version of you who loves adventure, sisterhood, and a glass of local Riesling in hand. Sweet, dry, or both. No judgment here. We're heading to New York's gorgeous Finger Lakes, July 31st through August 2nd. And yes, it's as dreamy as it sounds. Secure your spot at pennyforyourshots.com/wine camp. Don't wait. Room options are limited. And my crystal ball says we're going to sell out. Bring your besties or fly solo like the fabulous free spirit you are. You'll leave with new favorites either way. Wine Camp 2026 is calling. The only question is, are you in? Find out more at pennyforyourshots.com/wine camp.
Basically, by figuring out what we can do better, what can you do so that this doesn't happen again? If you even just like some small details, if we can define some different things, and both cheer and dance, they give good feedback anymore, which is super helpful. So it's always awesome to be able to like go back to the scorecards or the score sheets and see like right here, this happened. So what can we do to make sure that this doesn't happen again? You know, live, learn, grow, move on, because you can't just stay there. You can be sad for a little while, give yourself half of the car ride home, but then we got to get back to work. And, you know, it's just like anything else. And kids don't know that, but you spend your whole life that way, I feel like, you know?
Well, and as they grow, I mean, they're not going to be, probably not most of them anyway, are going to continue on and be a dancer as their career or a cheer person for their career.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's a lesson they can take with them to other careers.
Right. Yep. We try to relate it to other things, you know, like maybe you didn't get the job that you want this time, but, you know, next time you will. And that's something that with kids, it's hard to have them see a bigger vision like that. So the older that they get, though, the more they get into high school and they recognize like the prioritizing time and the importance of maybe you didn't get on the cheer team at school. Maybe you didn't get on the cheer team at school that you wanted to, but you have an opportunity to try it again, and you can still go to college and you can try out there to just kind of open your eyes that this situation does not define you. This is not, oh, you've got a giant third place on your forehead for the rest of your life. That is not, no, it's not true.
That's a really cool lesson to learn. And I feel like most of those kids will look back at some point in their life and be really fond of the memories that they've built and the lessons that they learned. Yeah,
I hope so. You never really know over the years. I mean, I want them to do a good job, and a great way to figure out if everybody's like doing a good job is to go to competitions and everything. But it's always been a very, very big deal to me to have like a good community. And I feel like we have really good parents. So many people, they're super nice and helpful and friendly, and they'll help each other's kids, and they're all carpooling, and they're all helping each other out, getting somebody else's shoes on for somebody. And that trickles down onto the kids. Totally warms my heart when I see some, like last week, there was a little girl and she was just super sad and she just wanted her mom. And it happens, you know, she's 5 and she just wants her mom. And another little girl who didn't know her at all just went over and took her by the hand and, you can come stand in line with me. And she's going to come back. I miss my mom too. And to see little kids be so supportive to kids, they don't know each other at all, and they're just, you know, becoming friends. It blows my mind. Like, and the older kids, they're all hanging out together all the time, and it's become definitely my favorite part, just listening to them talk about whatever crazy thing they did this weekend
and the friendships they're building. And yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So the parents, oh my gosh, some of our parents, they have become best friends.
Well, they're together a lot, right? At all these competitions.
They are. Lots of memory making going on, let me tell you.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So if somebody were listening to this and wanting to become a coach or an instructor or, you know, something along what you're doing, what advice would you give them?
I would probably want them to know, if nothing else, just how much time it's going to take. And I don't want that to sound negative, but it is a lot of time away from home. I've spent hundreds of evenings not at home with my family because of what I've decided to do. And luckily, I feel like in the long run has worked out, but you got to be aware of that because your whole family kind of has to be all in, or it's just going to be a battle, and you don't want that on your mind. And the other thing is, and this is just me, I would recommend to not go into much debt. I feel like that is such an easy thing to get a loan and start some small business, and then you're paying it off for however long. But I have just always been kind of conservative, and the investments that I've done for the most part have been working with the house money. You know what I mean? I mean, it's my business has taken care of itself, and I haven't taken on a bunch of debt. But that could be, those two things could be any business. So I think that if someone wanted to start a studio or a gym, to just learn as much as you possibly can and be as positive and optimistic about what you want to have happen.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you would do differently than what you did?
What I do differently? I think I probably would have been more willing to have other people instruct for me earlier than what I did. Because when I was with the other company that I worked for, it was pretty much me 4 nights a week teaching almost every class. So from 6, I couldn't get into our rented space until 6 until 9 or 9:30 every single night. There were a couple of years where I had someone come in and help teach, but for the most part, it was me. So, and then when I started out on my own, I had still done a pretty bad job of staying away. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I'm there all the time. Yeah. I'm not teaching or coaching anywhere near as much as I used to, even though, gosh, I mean, I love that. I miss doing that. But I kind of wish that I would have pulled back and focused on some other things a little earlier. I think that it would have helped the big picture. And I feel like it's something that I still struggle with because I can get so caught up in the day to day of how many pairs of tights do I need to work? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that like a big picture? I don't know.
Is part of it that it's your baby. So is part of it that you're wanting to kind of control the different aspects of it? I mean, I imagine that's part of it. And for me, when I'm looking at the tasks that I do for my business, I can get caught up in the small details. And then I realize it's because the bigger things scare me.
Yeah.
So I take a step back and I have to do this. This is part of my business, you know? It's a very convenient excuse for me not to think bigger or not to grow. You agree with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I feel like, different things that I should have had in place 5 years ago, I've just recently become more set in stone in about what do I really want here? Like, what do I want to have happen? And thinking about it more that way. And I feel like, I don't know. I have to say that I've gotten a lot of inspiration recently from different podcasts, other people who are doing this and what they do, and, snapping out of just doing the same thing every day. Because, I mean, I want my business, and I'm sure that you do too. You want it to be around in 10 years or whatever. Even if it's not me that's doing every single thing every day, I want it to exist, and it's not going to exist if nobody else knows what to do. How's that going to work?
So what other podcasts are you listening to, or who inspires you?
I listen to a lot of old Bethany Frankel. There's a cheer gym owners group that I listen to him like almost every day. And he has a lot of good guests on. And so that's been super helpful. Okay, don't be afraid because other people are doing this,
Well, look at what you've built. Look at how far you've come. How many students do you have?
I was just thinking that before I got on here because I should know that. I don't really know. We have grown every year from like 7 to 17% ever since we started.
Wow.
So
every single year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's over 200, but I don't really know where after that.
I'm guessing here, but I bet there are not many businesses that can say they have grown every year consistently like that. That's amazing.
Yeah. And that, if all of 2020 was our 7% year, but you still grew. I mean, when we opened back up, there were people ready to come.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a testament to what you've built. Yeah. What things would you say contributed to that?
Mm, I I think that one of the things that is our strength is that I have a good staff of coaches who are very friendly, welcoming people who they truly, at their hearts, they want these kids to do well. They have had good experiences of their own in a variety of backgrounds, and they take that part very seriously, that they want kids to feel welcome when they show up, and they want them to feel good when they leave, and they do recognize that every practice isn't going to be cupcakes and puppies, but
Mhm.
I think that's it makes a big difference. I mean, and I do talk about it with them, that I want them to know everybody's name, and I want them to move kids around in the formations, do those things, because nobody wants to be that kid that's in the back row every single time they walk out. So
Yeah. Everybody wants to feel seen and heard, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they're there to do their thing just like everybody else.
Even
So
at
I mean,
little kids too, and certainly
very much.
adults. Yeah.
Yes, yes, exactly. So I really think that that is a huge thing, and we do give good instruction. I mean, it's very clear and very precise and goal oriented, and so I feel like kids, for the most part, have a good experience. We don't make everybody happy in the world, but but it is something that we strive for. So
That's amazing. Very cool.
yeah.
Congratulations. That's a big
Well,
deal.
thank you. I don't know. Some days I go, oh boy, what are we doing?
That's
But
very cool. Okay,
yeah.
so in thinking about talking with you, there is one story for sure that I want you to tell.
Oh
I'm going to
gosh.
bring you way, way, way back. So, talk about the Patrick Swayze thing.
Oh my
How did
gosh,
you
the
meet
Patrick
Patrick
Swayze
Swayze?
thing.
Yeah, what
Yes,
happened?
met Patrick Swayze. Oh my gosh, I don't know what year that was. Jennifer was in this phase where this is so long ago that people entered contests. You had to send a postcard in to sign up for a contest to win a trip or win a car or whatever. And Jennifer had some downtime that is what she did. She entered all the contests and she won a trip to Los Angeles for two people to it was a Mountain Dew party and with Patrick Swayze. And so we went out there and stayed in this super nice hotel in Los Angeles and got to go on tours and got to do all this stuff, and everything was paid for. It was the craziest thing.
Wow.
Mountain Dew for days. And then we went to this party at the Gene Autry Museum, and Patrick Swayze was supposed to be there. And I was like, there's no way he's going to show up here. There's only like 150 people here. And he did. He showed up and he started talking about he had done Dirty Dancing, and he started telling us about this movie that he had just got done filming about a ghost or something.
Oh,
Now we know what that
wow.
was, but he just got done filming that. And he was sitting at a table, down we were up in a balcony watching. This is a lot of details, so I'm so sorry. But
No, no,
anyway,
this is great.
he was sitting at a table with his wife, Lisa, who just looked like an angel. And he was just so sweet. And I was like, oh my gosh, we've got to meet him. And Jennifer was like, no, we're not going to do that. So I pretty much drug her through the crowd and bullied our way through to get up to the table and got my picture taken with him and an autograph. And I have no idea where the picture is.
Oh gosh.
But it was super cool. For like 15 seconds, I'm sure it was destiny, because Lisa who? Just kidding.
Oh, that's too fun. I love that story.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was so crazy because it was such a small crowd. And that was before Ghost. I mean, so to just watch him over the years just
Mhm.
become such a huge thing. It was like, I know him.
Wow.
And his mom was a dance teacher. And I had seen her at like a convention, which of course I did not tell him, but I mean, his mom was a hardcore dance instructor. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because wow, the Dirty Dancing, that was I don't know. I'm dating myself a bit here, but that was, I mean, a pivotal
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Watching him dance was
Mhm.
like so cool.
Oh, yeah. It hadn't really been done.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, in a way that was, that felt fun to watch.
right. Yeah, exactly. It was really cool.
Very
Good
cool.
memory.
Yeah,
Ah.
for sure. Okay, so what is your favorite wine? Do you have a favorite wine?
My favorite wine right now, I had to say, is the blonde Fissata.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the right name? Is that the right
Yeah,
name?
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fasada Blonde.
that's
It's yeah. That's her. redheaded sister is one that we have
Oh,
around, just regular Fasada is one that's our most popular wine, but it's available
yeah.
all the time. And
Yeah.
Fasada Blonde is just a limited time offering, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's been very popular.
Yeah. And I am a big sucker for the limited edition anything. So yeah, I love that. But I'm also a trend follower. So I mean, I really like Smirk, that
Oh
newer.
yeah.
I think it's newer. It's newer to me. I
The
really
new
like that.
vintage, yeah.
Yeah.
We get that back sometimes, but not every year.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have it right now,
Love
but
that. Yeah.
hmm
But I mean, I have my fair share of red Fazada bottles, and I did a little bit of sangria-ing, with it this summer.
mm,
It was amazing. So
yum.
yeah,
Yes. Okay, and
yeah.
what's a favorite memory with girlfriends or, over a libation?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there's so many from the lake. I don't even know where to begin. So I guess I'll just go with I think this all happened in one night of like sharing college cheers,
I forgot about
like
that one.
go Panthers. And then what time was it when the guy was at the door? Like, here we are.
Oh, yeah.
We are 5 hours into deep storytelling, and all of a sudden there's a stranger from next door at the door
Yeah.
in the middle
At
of the
what,
night.
2 or 3 in the morning?
Yeah, and we opened the door. Like, what? I don't even. Oh, sure. No, you're not coming in. But
Yeah, we could have stopped him.
yeah, but yeah. But I've also, I have very good memories of when we went up there one time with our goal setting, our butcher paper where
Yes.
we wrote our goals down. That was huge. And I feel like another pivotal situation there,
Yeah. Yeah,
where
I
we
feel like
wrote them so big on the wall.
uh-huh. So, as background for anybody who might be listening, there are 4 of us that go up to Spirit Lake, usually once a year, sometimes
Mhm.
twice, sometimes every other year.
Yeah.
But we sometimes craft, we sometimes go shopping, well, this last year we went golfing,
Yeah.
but we always have a good time and always share a lot of wine and cocktails and
Yes.
stories and build new
Mhm.
memories. So yeah, the
Yes.
4 of us have had a lot of history together and a
Yeah.
lot of stories to share,
Oh
a lot of
gosh.
giggles, but yeah, mostly over cocktails,
Yes. Snacks and cocktails. What's better
snacks
than
and
that?
cocktails. Oh yeah, and Janet's build your butt bars.
Oh yeah, the build your butt bars. For sure. It's not a trip, not a lake trip without the build your butt bars.
That's right. That's right. I'll have to put the recipe if Janet will share it, I'll put the recipe in the show notes
Oh yeah.
because that's fantastic.
Maybe she can give us a Panthers chant too.
Yeah,
All I got is Central. Hoorah, hoorah.
I know, a lot of central and the band cheers. Do you remember the band cheers?
I remember hearing them, but I don't remember what
Yeah.
they were.
Retard them, make them relinquish the ellipsoid.
Oh my gosh. What?
The intelligent cheers from the band.
I, I don't think I knew that one. I was
Oh
just
my
standing
God.
down on the side hoping to survive.
And you remember my father was a fireman. He put out fires.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. No, I don't remember that one.
My mother was a fireman's mother. She put out fires. Hum. And in 4-part harmony.
Oh my gosh.
My brother was a fireman's son. He put out fires. Hum. You don't remember this? My
No.
sister was a fireman's daughter. She put out hum. It was just really bad.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It was probably done over a lot of wine, but not in
Yeah.
college. We were just weird.
Oh my gosh. I was just standing down there on the track going, what are they saying up there?
They're having a good time. I'm not sure what they're saying, but
Yeah, I'm just down here pushing back, holding back. Whatever I'm doing.
you were on the dance team too, right? Or was
Yes.
that the Palm Squad?
Yeah. And so we had to stand on the side for the games. We were down on the track just like cheerleaders. So
Yeah.
rain, shine, snow, doesn't matter. It's like the band.
But they were fun. It
days.
was, marching in the rain was really not very good, but
Yeah.
not good
yeah.
on saxophones, but
No.
fun. I have a lot of
man.
memories.
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful Saturdays in Pella. Nothing
Yep.
like it.
Central College Flying Dutchman.
Yeah. Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience?
Follow us on Facebook, StarStruck AllStars, Instagram, StarStruck AllStars. We like a follow.
Very cool. I will put those in the show notes as well.
Yes, all of our followers are real. I do not buy fake followers. Sometimes I wonder about everybody else.
That's a thing.
Ours are all very real people. And yeah, fans from afar are good too. So
yeah,
I appreciate that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I will put those links in the notes and share those on my social media as well.
Awesome.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Penny. This has been fun.
Very fun. I learned some new things about you, and I'm super impressed.
Yeah. Well, gosh, thank you. I love your wine business, as you know. I am someone who's supposed to be stopping at my door between 2 and 4 to get my signature today.
You have your wine shipment.
I love that rewind. I love that rewind.
Rewind is a good thing.
Yes. So we love it.
Awesome. Well,
Girl
thank
power.
You.
Yes.
Yes. I love my Rewind subscription. Rewind subscribers receive 6 bottles of premium wine at a discount every other month. Choose pairs of white, red, sweet, or a combination. 6 bottles delivered to your door every other month for less than $100 and free shipping. That's 13 to 33% off the retail price. Get an additional $20 off your first shipment through the link in the show notes. Earn credits for add-on bottles in future shipments. Change your base shipment with the season or with your mood. Skip a shipment or redirect to another address. Cancel at any time. Get started today and get an additional $20 off. Go to rewind.com. That's rewind spelled rewind.com/R/O, capital W, capital R, lowercase b. Find the link in the show notes and enjoy $20 off your first shipment today. Cheers! Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a wrap on another spirited episode of Penny for Your Shots, conversations and cocktails with brilliant women. I hope you've enjoyed the intoxicating blend of wisdom, wit, and wonder that these incredible women bring to the table. Check out the show notes for links to resources referenced in today's episode. And remember to subscribe and raise a glass with me every Thirsty Thursday as we continue to serve up inspiration, celebrate resilience, and reignite the passions that set our souls on fire. If you've loved what you've heard, please share the podcast far and wide, and leave a sparkling 5-star review to let me know your thoughts. It would also help tremendously if you would visit pennyforyourshots.com and subscribe to learn when new episodes are available and pick up my free recipe. In the meantime, remember that your story deserves to be served and savored. Cheers to your brilliance and of women everywhere. Until next time, keep sipping and experiencing life's extraordinary moments. This is Penny for Your Shots, signing off with a clink and a toast to us. Cheers!